Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Today is day number 63 of the small account challenge, and today I'm up by $112.02 or 4.83%. This is an awesome green day. However, I had a really tough time today trading GLE. Now I'm gonna show you my trades in the trader view. As you can see, I'm up on the month by $271.07. Today I made 10 trades, and I'm gonna show you these trades. So the first trade I took was on GLE. I was holding all the time around 100 shares. When the stock popped up first, after 7 o'clock, I was up around 35 or 38 bucks. I did not sell because I was expecting it to break 265 and move higher to, to the high of the day, which was around $6.12, I think. So this trade didn't work because of my greed. I didn't take my profit, and I sell this position with a loss. And this is considering that I sold 25 shares with a profit. I'll show you these trades. So this is my trade on GLE. As you can see, I bought 100 shares at $2.70. Then I sold 25 shares just to lock part of my profit because I was expecting it to squeeze through 265 level. So I sold with, almost 40 cents of profit. However, I got in a halt. So I didn't see it before, but stocks can be halted, and it was, a few seconds hold, but the price just froze for a moment and dropped very fast. So I ate it at 204. And it just keep going lower. As you can see, I was in a trade for 13 minutes. It's bad for me because per my metrics, if I hold a position over 10 minutes, I'm always, it's always a losing trade that gets bigger and bigger. And when I looked that it was already 7:13, I decided to get out. Plus, it was dropping close to VWAP. And I thought that if it's gonna break VWAP, it's gonna go much faster, much lower. So that's why I sold it. So another stock popped up, PMVP, jumped on it with 100 shares, made $10.53. Then it was squeezing higher when I was in a different trade, up to $3 and, as you can see, 16 cents. Then I traded again. I tried GLE because it started moving higher. I jumped with 200 shares and I lost 30 bucks on $30.46 on it. So then REVB popped up, bought 50 shares, made $21.52. Was a very tricky stock to trade. Then I got in with 75 shares. As you can see, I lost $4.34. Then I was able to make $6, and this was a break-even trade with 25 shares. Then I lost again on REVB and decided not to trade the stock. And when I was in REVB, I noticed on my second monitor that GLE started moving. And I think it was moving around 210 to 20 or something. So I decided to jump with 200 shares. As you can see, I bought at 242, at 237. Then I sold 50 shares, 100 shares at 253, 258 with small profit. And then I sold it pretty much break even here. Made around 9 bucks, I think, on this trade. So pretty much a break-even trade. Then, as it squeezed higher through 265, I decided to go all in. And as you can see, With only 132 shares, I was able to make $128.22, almost $1 a share. And I was selling this stock as it was squeezing higher and higher and higher. So, and right at the top I had, like a small position, about 5 shares, and as it was moving higher, I was trying to sell it to lock more profit, but then when it started dropping, I sold the entire thing. So, as you can see here, how much I was buying: 266, 255. I added at 295 as it was moving higher. Then I added more at 304. Then sold first at 346, 376, 386, 360, 359. And as I was holding a small position, as you can see, I was selling 341, 417, 396, 413, and I think the last one was 4 and 371. So finishing my day green. I guess I was greedy on the first trade, that's why it did not work. I put myself a new note here: sell at the resistance level to add later if the stock squeezing higher. So this is gonna be my new rule for my future trading. Hopefully I'm gonna be following this rule, because this by following this rule I can lock the profit. I was up $38 on a day, and I would avoid this huge minus $27 loss on the first trade. And who knows, today could be a record-breaking day for me, but I did what I did, and still grateful for $112.02 of profit for today's trading. So let me know, guys, what you traded today and if you're up or down today. Right now I'm gonna show you my trades in a pre-market session. Good morning, guys. We have multiple stocks on the scanner. As of right now, I'm looking at GLE. This is the 4th leading gap where I see TH and TA and H is on the scanner, moving up. We have already a nasty rejection when it popped up to 389 and dropped to $242.40 per share. So I want to focus on GLE first. If it's gonna move right at the open. And GLE is moving up. I hope it's not gonna squeeze too fast before 7. We have a lot of room up to $6.24. But we have also a lot of resistance levels. One minute, and GLE is moving higher. I wanted to buy it around VWAP at 187, 189. That was my plan before. But looks like it's moving higher already. 237 we need to break. Ten seconds. Let's see what GLE wants to do. I'm buying GLE. Trying to buy GLE, bought 100 shares as it squeezes higher. We'll see if we can squeeze through 265 level. It pushes up. Can it squeeze? Holding the entire position to see if we can break through 265. I'm selling 25. It stopped moving and it dropped. Look at that. I'm gonna add 25 here. For the possible attempt to move higher. MACD is negative on a 1 minute chart. That's the worst part of this trade. Trying to move higher, looks like. I cannot add because of this huge candle. So when I was up like around 50 bucks on the trade, I thought it's gonna squeeze through all of the levels of resistance, but you know, it didn't work. Two on the ask, 203 on the ask. Trying to move fire to 208 on the ask, okay. Can we squeeze through 223? 213 on the ask, okay. MACD is still negative on 1 minute chart. Now it's moving lower, I'm selling, trying to sell the whole thing. Can I sell it? No, I couldn't. Okay. I'm out. That was a pretty bad trade. First it was good, but I win it more. I got greedy and, you know, selling with a big loss. I got camp, selling off. And look at GLE. That's what I thought that it can happen. Waiting to try again GLE. I think this stock has a potential, but you know, the moves that we have here were not that good. Trying to get out on this red candle. Don't like it. And I cannot sell it. Okay. No. Trying to sell. Camp looks like it's trying to move higher. We wipe at 557. GLE. GLE. I'm gonna buy GLE. Trying to get in. got 100 shares of GLE. I think 237 was the level we couldn't break before. GLE is killing me. $194 was the high of this candle. $194. Can we go to 195, 191? $190. Cannot squeeze the stocks through 194. That's what we need to break now. I saw 191. Seller 8,400 seller at 191. I don't want to miss this move on GLE. 193, can we break 194? 9200 seller. I made in 100 shares. I trying to add 100 shares on the stock. Of course, I did not add it. I'm adding again, trying to have 200 shares on GLE. We need to break 237, 213 first. Two 13, then we have 222 and 260. Sold 50 shares just in case if it's gonna go lower. Selling 50 more. Selling 50 more. It was a nasty jackknife. 50-cent jackknife. I'm out of this stock, I'm not trading JLU today. I lost a lot on it. I tried to buy a REVB for the move higher. So the high was 330 on REVB. Can it move higher? Looks like it's moving, nice. REVB should be on the scanner soon. Trying to sell REVB. I'm gonna buy this pullback, bought pullback at 25. If it will move higher, I wanna add. Have 50 shares of the stock. No, I'm selling. I tried to sell. No, it's just going lower, so no. Look at the moves of this stock. Oh, that was a roller coaster for me. This is very difficult stock to trade. Don't trust that it can also drop. I wanna buy it on a pullback. I wanna buy here. Look at the move, it just cannot move higher. bought a VWAP. Don't wanna move. Sold it. Looking at GLE 190. 195 GLE. Bought at 305 and now it's $3. GLE, look at GLE. So I had right idea but wrong timing. I'm gonna buy GLE. I know I'm chasing it, but oh, I bought 200. I did not plan to buy 200 shares of GLE. Okay, so I guess I'm with 200 shares. So we are at 260 resistance level. Can we break it? selling 50. As it moves higher, selling more. Recovered some of the losses, but not all. It moves higher. I'm adding again, trying to add. So I'm in with 100 shares as it breaks this level. It's moving higher. Nice. We have 312 resistance level on it. This thing is moving. 312, and then we can move to $6.12. Not selling position, but actually I'm gonna try to add 25 shares, and I probably can add more, a little bit more. So I'm in with 130 shares on this stock. Trying to get out and do not look at my P&L, so I'm not trading P&L, just wherever I have. I have 5 shares left of this stock. I'm not selling because it can also squeeze to, $4 or $5, who knows. So the high on this candle was 405. I'm gonna try to add 2 shares. I'm in with 7 shares. This is the last trade I can take. We need to break 381. Now it's double top. We will get 404, 405. Looks like we're breaking. I'm gonna hold this position. It's very small, insignificant for my today's trade already. But I wanna see if it can squeeze to $5-6. This was an idea why I bought it the first time for this move up on a GLE. And look at this. Can we squeeze to $5? I'm gonna be selling with just one share. I'm gonna sell one share here as it moves higher. One here. Holding $4. Now imagine if I would be holding 200 share position when I bought it at like 220 to 30. But at the point where when I was holding it, I just wanted to make sure I'm not gonna be red on the day. I have 3 shares left. The stock is moves higher. $4.05. I'm gonna sell. I cannot sell 0 shares. I have 2 shares left. And this was my last trade today. So, I'm finishing my day, I'm green on a day. If you like the video, hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and if you have any questions, leave them in the comment section below. And remember, trading is risky and my today's results are not typical because most of the day traders lose money in the stock market. So, always take it slow, trade in a simulator before putting real money on the line, and thank you again so much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow.